Hi, welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. I'm Sonika and I'm going to show you how to make a very tasty recipe with ultra healthy spinach. Today we're making coconut cream spinach. Let's quickly take a look at the ingredients. Blanched spinach, coconut cream or thick coconut milk, parmesan cheese, grated cheddar cheese, sliced onions, chopped garlic, nutmeg powder, paprika powder, butter, crushed black pepper, salt, olive oil, sugar. So now let's start preparing this recipe, for which we're going to heat some olive oil in a pan. And to this I'm going to add some butter. Now I'm using a combination of olive oil and butter so that the butter doesn't burn. And once the butter starts melting, I'm going to add in some garlic, chopped garlic into this. After you've added the garlic and the pan has started to sizzle, at that point I'm going to add in the sliced onions. So in go some sliced onions. And now I'm going to saute this till the onion and the garlic both get a very slight light brown color. Okay, the onion and the garlic have browned a little, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transfer this into a bigger pan, because halfway through cooking this I realized the pan's not going to be big enough once I add in the spinach. So I'm going to transfer this into a bigger pan, and I'm going to continue to cook it till it gets a slight more color. And while that is going to happen, I'm going to add in a pinch of sugar as well, so it helps in the caramelization process. So a small hint of sugar, and it also really balances out the flavors of the spinach once the dish is totally ready. So give it a good mix and let it saute. So I've got a bunch of blanched spinach with me, and it's still got that beautiful green color because of the blanching. I'm just going to roughly chop this up before I can add it to the pan. And I'm going to throw this into the pan and mix it up along with the onions and the garlic. Now next I'm going to add in some of the water that's left out with all the blanching. So in that goes. I'm going to add in salt for seasoning. Next let's add in some crushed black pepper, a little bit of paprika powder, some nutmeg powder, and now we want to give all of this a good mix. And now I'm going to lower the heat, and I'm going to add some coconut cream to this. So I've got some coconut cream. If you don't have coconut cream, you could use a thick extract of coconut milk. It's more or less the same. So in this goes, and I'm going to give it a good mix. And just so all of this comes together really well, I'm going to add some grated cheddar cheese. You could also make a vegan cream spinach if you don't use the cheese in this recipe, and the butter also. Next let's add in some parmesan cheese. So I've got grated parmesan cheese with me. Give it a good mix. Now we're going to cook this on low heat till it dries up a little bit more, and once that's done, you have a brilliant accompaniment that's ready to be served along with any kind of a roast or meat or even fish. Now I'm just going to finish this off with a last dollop of butter. I'm going to give it a nice mix. And now I'm going to transfer this into a serving bowl. And now I'm going to garnish this with very little bit of parmesan cheese and some almond slivers. So here it is, a recipe of coconut cream spinach, a fabulous accompaniment that you should definitely try at your next party. Hi, this is Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana, and it is where you'll find a number of brilliant recipes. So if you really like the recipes and are learning something from them, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button.